Hello and welcome back to another Driven Catalyst live stream. Today is audio video day and I'm going to be making YouTube shorts. It's a little bit meta. I edit the live streams into YouTube shorts. So if you have been tuning into the live streams, you are going to hear a steady stream of audio from content you've already watched. Fingers crossed that you've already watched it. But if not, then this is going to be so insanely fun and not at all overstimulating for you. I'm going to switch accounts to Driven Catalyst. Something that's been so exciting for me is people have been leaving comments on the live streams when I've done New Music Fridays, which obviously I want all of the live stream content. I want all of our content at Driven Catalyst to do well, but as just like an avid music listener and lover, there being any sort of discourse, commentary, comments, feedback, engagement, that's the word. Sometimes you're vamping and you can't quite put your finger on the right word. And then you sound like a little bit of a lunatic once you finally figure out what word you're digging for. But any sort of engagement on the New Music Friday streams, any sort of engagement is so I'm so grateful for. But the New Music Friday comments that I've been getting hold a special place in my heart, and I'm very, very grateful. So to everyone that has been commenting on those and commenting back and forth with me, I very much appreciate it. Makes my day. So I'm going to try out, well, first of all, let's post some shorts because I have some drafted. And let's check in on how I posted one last week. Let's see how it did. And then I'm going to turn some of the New Music Friday live streams into clips. And since I'm talking about music, I may see if I can use sound bites of the songs I'm talking about from the clip library. And we'll see how that does engagement-wise. Let me see. One new subscriber in the past 28 days. Who is it? Should I see? Does it tell me? I actually don't know that it tells you. Our watch time is up. Cool. Love that so much. If it's you, if you're the new subscriber, hi. So grateful. That didn't seem genuine and earnest. It is. I mean it genuinely. Happy to have you here. Okay, so let me go look at my shorts. And wow, okay, 622 views compared to the numbers that anyone who makes content wishes to see, especially with short form content, since there's so much and it happens so fast. Engagement numbers can usually be higher for stuff like that, but still, that's exciting. 622 views on that short. I think I just uploaded another one and it got approved. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yes. So that one should be live. And now we can go into my live stream feed and we are going to turn them into clips. Okay. So we're going to go in. We'll do last week's New Music Friday first. Oh, that's funny. I didn't recognize that I already was looking at last week's because they're both orange. I accidentally did orange thumbnails for both of them. This week I did them orange because of Send a Prayer My Way. Last week I guess I did them salmon for Bon Iver. So I guess it's salmon, it's not orange. Okay, so let me find a little clip. Growing Pains. It was 12 songs, loves a good harmony.
I don't have a great grasp though of what I'm really like a work of art.
So basically, what you do, I guess I'll explain since we're doing this live. I have the live stream open. I click on the. Hey, what do I click on? Hold on. Remix. You click on the remix button and you say edit into a short, and then you drag the timeline to a little clip that you feel is good.
That something is going to be that way is a song like the first track that's an ellipsis and it's just 13 seconds of shrill noise, right? Like you're beginning an experience, you're signing yourself up for a work of art, and you're going to that something is going to be that indicator that you sit with it, you listen to it, because it makes sense to me that there's only a few that like, okay, to me this album was not made for that. Sit with it, you listen to it all the way through.
Let me find some. Okay, so I will say the comments we did get on this live stream were about the Grace VanderWaal album, which I was really excited about because I hate saying that because I loved all the albums, and I am a big Truesdale fan, and I would have loved to have engaged with anyone about anything on the live stream, honestly. And I would have really loved to talk to fans of Truesdale as well. But I feel like I've been telling like a lot of my friends and family about the Grace VanderWaal album, just personally, still in weeks since listening to it. Just because like I feel like it is such a Grace VanderWaal, enough people I feel like knew her from America's Got Talent that it's really fun to be like, hey, she just put out an album and it's pretty stellar, so give it a listen. So let me find some of the Grace stuff. Okay. This may be an interesting clip. Let's see.
So we're going from clock tower orchestral elements, Baz Luhrmann, to Gracie Abrams, Billie Eilish. And this is the song. So we're going. And. So we're Gracie Abrams, Billie Eilish. So we're going.
Okay, that feels like that's the clip I'm going to choose. I'll play it back. Oh, man. One thing about the YouTube Shorts app creation feature is that it takes forever. And so I just committed to this being a clip that I'm going to turn into a YouTube short. And I wish I had centered myself on the screen better, but now I have to wait 90 hours for it to load so that I can caption it. That's like all that you can do in the local editing.
So we're going from clock tower orchestral elements.
Okay, so this is the clip.
Baz Luhrmann to Gracie Abrams, Billie Eilish.
Should I try and ventriloquist myself?
So we're going from clock tower orchestral elements, Baz Luhrmann to Gracie Abrams, Billie Eilish.
Okay, so like that feels like a lot of buzzwords, like Grace Abrams, Billie Eilish, Baz Luhrmann. So the caption will be when the album's vibes are stellar, but also a little all over the place. With the side-eye emoji. And then I'll say, join me for new music. Hashtag new music Friday. Join me weekly for New Music Friday. Stellar and a little all over the place. Side eye emoji. Join me for hashtag New Music Friday. And then should I put a song in the background? I guess that's the intention that I set. So let me copy and paste the caption, or just copy it so that it'll be there when I come back.
So we're going from.
Can I add music to a live stream short? No, I can't. Should I just sing the song in the background? Just hope it to be brand new. I hate even pretend like I love that song so much. So pretend spoofing it is disrespectful, and I didn't mean any disrespect. Okay, post or I'll save the draft. We'll find another clip. We'll go and remix, edit into a short. See, this is taking really forever. But that's YouTube's editing app for you.
Everything flows, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'll listen back and make sure. I was floored by it. I really was. But it's weird. It's weird the WIC experience with crossfade on this. Have a really good album listening experience with Spotify. You can have the cross feature. Listen on Spotify. You can have I listen on Spotify. You can have the crossfade feature. I would say you will have a really good album listening experience with crossfade on with this album. Everything flows, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'll listen back and make sure. I listen on Spotify. Listen on. Going. Next song is Homesick. And Homesick, and this is gonna throw you for a loop if you know at all what I'm talking about. Homesick is for the Gracie Abrams Billie Eilish fans. So we're going next. Gracie Abrams, Billie Eilish. Bored and Blind, nothing else I could do. Calling Card is so good. Okay, Gracie Abrams, Billie Eilish.
Oh, as I'm scanning through, this is once again just so random. But that's a clip I caught of me talking about the producer from Grace VanderWaal's Child Star album working with, or one of the producers on it. I believe it's the producer that's worked with Maggie Rogers, that produced the song Homesick from Child Star, also works with Ella Jane. And every chance I can shout out Ella Jane, I'd love to, because I haven't listened to any Ella Jane albums yet for New Music Friday, but I just am such a fan. There's a period of time too that I want to say I follow her on TikTok, and she was making TikToks about how never tell yourself you can't sing. I couldn't sing, and this is what I used to sound like. And then I just started taking voice lessons because I wanted to be able to sing. And she was showing her growth. And that was just so inspiring to me too. I just love that vibe. I think being able to at any age say, I love this thing and I don't feel like I'm as good at it as I'd like to be, and so I'm gonna take lessons. I think that's awesome. And so it's even more inspiring to hear someone who's actively making music that I adore and have on loop so often, for someone that is making music I admire, to say, I wasn't as good at music as I wanted to be, so I just started taking lessons. Heck yeah. I would say Ella Jane's got some of the best written lyricism too. I feel I really am drawn to her work for her lyricism. So like it makes sense in that regard, but if I'm listening to an Ella Jane song, I'm having a good time or I'm having a good cry, whichever is more appropriate. Um like I'm always locked in and loving what I'm hearing, even though I feel like I'm coming back for more always because the lyrics are good. No, it's a good vibe too. And I really think she has a beautiful voice. A great voice. So, yeah. Those TikToks just stuck with me. I thought that's like the coolest thing to talk about on TikTok. That you like took singing lessons.
I don't think. Unless
I'm saying this, of course, very aspirationally, because I'm like, what do you?
pretty sure I worked on the beginning.
What do you mean you sound the way you do, and so you took lessons, so anyone could sound like that?
Actually was involved and or fame, hoppier, more of right. I liked it. We're following through that tonal shift though. If I remember.
Okay, let me.
Like dance pop, kind of. We're like leaving this Florence and the Machine warpath, and then we left it, and I once again wrote, and I'm pretty sure I think the final three tracks.
I'm trying to find the part where I say that crazy thing about Lady Gaga and Casey Musgraves. Like it's "Follow Your Arrow" by Casey Musgraves. If it was on Lady Gaga's The Fame album. Cause like I still like can't. I still think I was like bull in a china shop. How I said that. Like. But I think it's a funny way of saying something.
Once again, everything blends well. I like the way that some of the different things that I see. Who works on Maggie songs is so. It wasn't coming to me, so. Was becoming. We went to the table of it. Crazy. So now we're moving into a Lady Gaga. Three things that I thought the album was becoming. A friend that knows a lot. Like, if that's not what.
Another thing that's really fun for me,
This is just my.
I hate to brag, but it's like probably not fun for anyone else. But it's fun for me as myself when I edit these live streams into clips. I'm like, I'll be listening to myself talk, and I can't exactly remember what I'm saying, but I'll be like, I have a friend who, and then I'm like, oh, I wonder who like I'm talking about, you know? And then I'll fill it in, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I have like a sweet moment of like, yeah, she is really good at that, or like, oh yeah, that is a great memory with, you know.
Have I made myself clear? Do it and be like, oh my golly, hi.
Wait, what am I saying?
Hit album Fame. It was from Lady Gaga's hit album The Fame.
Oh wait.
And then I have just sort of notes of we're following through.
I'm like,
Poppier.
I do like a weird little voice. Hold on, where is it?
And then we left it, and we're doing pop. It's gonna make the most coherent sense. And then fade. And hope it's a shared epiphany. But I think I get it. Like, this to me is, I like have to believe, like, this is, you know, when you're like at a dinner with friends. Have I made myself clear? Is involved. Parts of this song that are reminiscent of "Follow Your Arrow" by Casey Musgraves, like the.
Girl, oh man, that was a hard listen.
I don't know. I think I like have to believe absolutely knows me is an epiphany.
Man, okay, I'm not able to find it, but one thing I will say that really sucks about live stream editing and turning things into clips, is it It makes it a very, very big life goal of mine to be more concise. I don't say things in clear, concise statements. Sometimes, oftentimes, I'm trying to give myself some credit. See, there I go. But it's important with turning the live streams into shorts to have good sound bites and to be able to clip something well. And I'm a pretty long-winded person, and I speak with a lot of qualifiers. And so, like, I qualify myself a lot. And that makes it tricky. So that's something I'm working on. Now that you know that, now you can be on the lookout for it. And maybe it will make things more entertaining, hopefully. But I think that is probably the cap on what we are going to accomplish on live stream today. I'm gonna, of course, be editing some shorts just on my own time off live stream, but I feel like we've reached 20 minutes. It's a good time to log off. Thank you for tuning in. I will talk to you tomorrow. Wednesday will be Web Design Wednesday. Yeah. So we'll do UI stuff, maybe learn how to code. Tune back in for more fun. Thank you, and